Essential parts of robots. Humans have set body parts, whereas robots have body parts according to their needs. This is the reason robots come in different sizes and shapes. Industrial robots look very different from astronaut robots. Let us study about some of the essential parts of robots. Manipulator. The robot's manipulator is just like a human arm and has several joints and links. They are electronically controlled devices consisting of multiple sections. A manipulator uses strong links connected by joints with one fixed end and one free end to perform a given job, such as moving a box from one location to another. End effector. End effector is fixed at the end of the manipulator. Manipulators are usually set, and end effectors are free to end. They are expected to perform the task traditionally performed by human fingers and palm of a human hand. The end effectors usually do the work. They are attached to the robot's wrist and controlled through a computer. Different types of end effectors. There are mainly two categories of end effectors, which are grippers and tools. Gripper at the end of a robotic arm is the most commonly used end effector in various robots like Mars rovers in the form of hammers and shovels. On the other hand, medical robots have specialized end effectors such as tools for cutting in surgery and suturing incisions. Locomotion device. Human beings use muscles to give movements to their arms, palms and fingers. For a robot, the power comes from motors. 3 fuels are used in locomotion depending on the energy source. There are 3 widespread types of locomotive devices. Electric. This uses magnets and electric current to facilitate movement. They are noiseless and easy to program. Hydraulic. This uses oil to facilitate movement. They are used in heavy machinery, which includes mining and construction equipment. Pneumatic. This uses air to facilitate movement. They are used in rock drills, pavement breakers, paint sprayers, etc. Controller. Human beings and animals sense their surroundings through their sense organs and then react accordingly based on the sense organs' feedback. Robots use the same response system as human beings, the feedback system. The CPU of a robot does the same thing based on data collected by its sensors. There are mainly 2 types of controllers that determine the robot's behavior. They are simple controller. Pre-programmed robots use the simplest form of controller. These controllers repeat the same operation over and over. Pre-programmed robots are insensitive to their changing environment. Car manufacturing robots are such kinds of robots. Strong sensory controller. Autonomous robots are intelligent and change their response according to their ever-changing environment. These robots have robust sensory tools that allow detecting changes in the background. Humanoids, astronaut robots, and robots used in the educational and medical fields come under this category. Sensors. Without the data supplied by the sense organs, the human brain cannot perform intelligently in any given situation. Similarly, controllers will be unable to perform if the robot's sensors do not constantly feed the controller about their position, force, temperature, etc. The sensors are the powerhouse of a robot's feedback system and act as eyes and ears. A wide range of sensors is used in a robot system to perform the tasks. These include: cameras allow a robot to construct a visual picture of its background. Microphones are used to detect sounds. Thermometers in some robots are used to sense temperature. Light sensors use laser light to detect objects in the pathway. Sound sensors or supersonic sensors use high-frequency sounds to detect objects. Temperature sensors sense temperature. Contact sensors are one of the most common sensors in robotics. They are used to detect changes in position, velocity, force, etc. Proximity sensors are used to measure the distance of any object from a robot. Pressure sensors sense pressure. Positioning sensors are used in the automation industries for accurate robotic arm movement. Power supply. Just like human beings consume food when they need energy, robots need energy too to function. Electricity is the primary source of energy for most robots. Stationary robots used in the factories use direct power. Mobile robots are high-capacity batteries. Robotic spacecrafts and satellites are generally equipped with solar panels.